Hey everybody, this is Chris with a Lazy Trucker quick look at the Supreme Judge releasing Thursday, December 15th, 2022 on the dynamicdiscs.com website. If you're asking what is a Supreme Judge and why am I reviewing it, well, it is still the Judge putter, only remanufactured with the Supreme technology process. If you've experienced Royal discs from Latitude 64 or the Hope, especially the Hope and the Faith, this is a putter in that plastic with that NexEdge quality finish, so very little. I would actually say on this disc I didn't have any flashing at all. It was super smooth right out of the box, and it has that beautiful NexFeel, that beautiful premium base plastic. So I'm going to take it out to the field. This is just a quick look, not a full review, but I hope you enjoy. Going to the field here, when you see 60%, that is the amount of power I'm putting on a disc. Please realize I throw about 400 feet with my max distance drivers, so scale accordingly. If you're a 500-foot thrower, this is going to be more understable and obviously go farther. If you're a 300-foot thrower, it's going to go not as far and, of course, be more overstable as well. So make that adjustment. But as you can see, there was a 60, 80, and then a 95% throw. This disc is holding the power well. It doesn't seem to flip. Wants to hold a straight line or even stay on slight hyzer. I thought that compared favorably to some of the stiffer classic blends, which you're going to see the comparisons. On hyzer, it held the line beautifully. On anhyzer, you can see here I got a little nose up and it does fade out, but again, it did hold that line nicely until the stability kicked in. So let's see some comparisons. I did talk about different blends of classic. Here's a soft, and you're going to see very quickly that the Supreme Judge, the new Supreme Judge, just has more stability. The wing starts to dip sooner, it wants to get to the ground faster, but distance-wise they were actually pretty close together. The hybrid I thought was a lot closer comparison of stability. I did not get the hybrid as high up in the air as the Supreme, so the Supreme is going to start to dip the wing a little bit faster, but these discs end up pretty close together, distance and position on the field. And then higher power throw, I do get the hybrid, again, a little bit flatter as opposed to the slight hyzer on the Supreme, but you can see the stability on both of these discs. When I do a full review, I will try to address which one of these is more overstable, but I think hybrid and this new Supreme Judge are pretty close stability-wise. Again, here's that soft. Thrown with power, it just stays on that straight line the entire time, whereas the Supreme has a little more stability. So I think that's going to allow it, if you want to throw it with just a little bit of turnover, it's going to be able to flex just a little bit to hold those straight lines better than a soft or even a blend would. Here on hyzer, again, hybrid and Supreme, very similar flight lines. They don't end up right next to each other, but you can see that similar angle, similar flight. And here, I do apologize, the hybrid was not turned over as much as the Supreme, but you can again see the stability of both discs, checking it up and causing to fade at the end instead of holding the hyzer or the ante the whole way, as maybe a slightly less stable version of the Judge like a soft may fly. So that is a quick look at the Supreme Judge, longer review to come out soon. As always, thanks for watching, and thank you to my sponsors Dynamic Discs and the Hazy Shade for the support this year.